What's up, everyone? I'm SeanCass. I'm here to run The Legend of Zelda 18 Hours Past, ROM hack for A Link to the Past. This was made in like an 18-hour challenge that a bunch of Zelda ROM hackers set on themselves, and this is letter bombs. So if everyone's ready, I'll begin on the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go. The typical start here, Zelda is going to telepathically communicate with us and tell us that she needs help, and our uncle is going to tell us not to leave. We're going to leave. And we're basically going to get directly to the first dungeon. There's only 3 dungeons in this ROM hack. It's pretty short. It was only made in 18 hours. But it's pretty fun. Everything controls the same as normal A Link to the Past would. You see I'm like stutter stepping here. As per tradition with every A Link to the Past speedrun, you explain the pumping mechanic right away. Taking this damage isn't a big deal. Basically, whenever I'm moving upwards or leftwards, if I mash a diagonal, I can sort of reset my walking speed to 2 pixels per frame if I time it correctly. Obviously, a computer would do it best. With like a 30 hertz mash, I can't go that quickly, but you might as well just press the button and hope that you get a good reset. Going the other way, facing right or down, would be the opposite of beneficial. It would actually slow me down. This is a little precarious. We're fine though. One more guy. I gotta kill all of the guys in this room to spawn a treasure chest with a key in it. So that's step 1, and that's like the right side. This first dungeon won't have any boss. It's most like the escape in vanilla A Link to the Past. I'm just here to pick up Zelda and get out. Man, I'm really getting beat up. Usually these guys just won't even walk in the way. But, you know, marathon luck and all that. We're gonna make our way to the left side of this dungeon. There will be the big key, and also I will be picking up the boomerang. Just gonna make our way through here, trying to not instigate fights here. This is another clear all the enemies room. I was hoping for a heart drop there, but it did not come.
Do I have a quick moment to read out a couple donations?
Absolutely.
Perfect. So we have Zyloff that gave a donation of $30 to change the stream borders to Super Mario RPG. Again, another donation to change the stream background to Super Mario RPG from Anonymous. $30. Belle activité pour la fondation. And Parisian Player donated $69. Nice. Long time no see, SeanCass. Great to see you in Montreal, and good luck.
Thanks, Parisian. That's a funny pun because Parisian's pretty well known for blindfolded speedruns of this, and he said long time no see.
That's actually really witty. What a pun.
So we're just making our way down to the bottom of the dungeon here. Gonna try and knock these guys off the side as much as possible, if I can. Oh my goodness, boomerang, please. There we go. Try to get one more heart drop here so I don't die. Coming up, there's relatively unavoidable damage. No luck. So I might die here, it's fine. I'll respawn in the same spot after I talk to Zelda. This will give me a new respawn point. But yeah. Unfortunate, but it was bad luck pretty much the whole dungeon in terms of enemies getting in the way. I do have to remember here to hit this switch Now we just got to make our way out of the dungeon and to the sanctuary as per the norm for A Link to the Past. I hit the switch here. I'm going to take the longer path here. The reason being is there's a couple of bombs that I'm going to want for the second dungeon. So grab those couple of bombs here. Pretty nice on the way out. Usually those guys can be pretty annoying to deal with. Oh my goodness, please. There we go. Stocked up on health again, shouldn't have to worry about it for the rest of the dungeon here. So once I get to the end, I'm actually in the sanctuary. He's gonna have the sanctuary refill heart as normal. Oh my god, this guy never goes left. Gonna have the sanctuary refill heart and also gonna have the pendant of courage, which will be one of the 3 pendants that I need to access the end game. Of course, after the castle dungeon segment and rescuing Zelda, we're gonna go to a sewer section here. Have to push the bookcase, or I don't know. We always called it a bookcase, but there's no books in it. I guess a sword altar thing. All right, we're on to the sewer section now.
I have a little bit of encouragement. Pidge gave a donation of $25 to say, "Hi, Sean, I love you."
I love you too, babe. That's my girlfriend, Pidge01. She'll be commentating Super Mario RPG later if the run is met. Please donate for that, if it isn't already met. This guy being down here is pretty weird. Usually he's more around here, trying to walk on that ground there that isn't water because it's a little bit faster. The water does slow you down quite a bit. And these water strider bugs have really random movement. They'll always try to move towards you, but a random distance, or like a mount. This time it's the left switch instead of the right switch. And we're done. At least with the first dungeon. Before the next dungeon, we're going to take a quick stop in town. We're going to pick up the boots. The boots are really important, not only to run around quickly. It's going to help me skip the power gloves and a whole mountain cave section to get up to the third dungeon. So a bug I only discovered practicing here. For some reason on this overworld section, your hearts are actually depleting, but they don't show up on the HUD. Man, really unlucky with getting stabbed by all these enemies. Usually you just walk right on by, no problem. Stun that guy with the boomerang. And our replacement Salarsh here to give us the boots. No idea who that guy is. He doesn't explain himself, but he does give us the boots. So now I can go fast. And we're gonna immediately make our way to dungeon number 2. Just a bunch of dashing around now. Try to, oh, almost snuck by that guy. Nice bonk. And it is a little bit slower for some reason to like dash through here, but it gets by those Armos Knights, which is important. So dungeon 2, we're gonna do a loop around this side a couple of times, pick up a key, and then make our way to the big key. That guy moved in an annoying way. He's gonna be in the way later. I'm gonna use pots to kill this guy. I'm actually up an extra 5 arrows than what I would normally be, so that's kind of nice. I'll only have to pick up 1 less pot than normal. Yeah, I'm getting beat up. It's all right though. We have places that we can refill before any kind of a boss fight. Here's the big key, and we don't have to go very far to use it. Our first major item that we're going to use a lot, the bow, at least for combat.
I have a donation here from Sib, $20, that says, "Don't die and jam your jorts off, Jamer."
Thank you, Siv. Oh.
I also have Necotech that donated $10 again, and John that donated another $5, saying, "Nice."
Very nice. Thanks, guys. All three of those last donators are close friends of mine. We play multi-world quite often. Please dash. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna pick up a key, go over here to hit a color switch again. Okay, that bonk is a thing. Oh, I went through the door way too early. It's all good. Just wait. Hopefully not get blasted too hard. That was scary. Okay, I gotta really be careful here. That's the bow. All right. Oh, that guy's moving in the way. That might be an issue. Okay, he went past the stairs. Hopefully one of these guys will drop a heart if they're nice. Oh, okay. We can get a couple of hearts here, and I just need to be careful on the boss. The next boss coming up is Landmolus, the 3 jumping worms.
Speaking of hearts, I'm getting some love online here. We have Hyperflux QC that donated $100. And I also have Savage Sasquatch for $20 that says, "Merci à tout le monde, staff, bénévoles, participants pour la magnifique fin de semaine. Événement est incroyable."
All right, we're alive. Another set of good news is we have 15 or more arrows here. It's going to be important later because I'm going to have to stop to pick up some arrows in a house. If I have less than 15, I have to go back in the house twice. So this time I only have to, or this way I only have to go in there once. It's nice to have 20 or more, so then I don't have to go in the house at all, but we can work with it. So here's the entire reason this is an RMG run. I'm going to do a teleport here. Okay, this guy is not supposed to wake up. If I get far enough in the wall by using the boots to buffer my way in, I went a pixel too far. And then buffer down right, it teleports me down into the wall enough, or close enough, to ledge hop there. Now I just gotta sneak my way in, and a dash will get me back in bounds. There's a bunch of like water right there, so it's pretty easy to just repeatedly fall in the water over and over while you're trying to dash back in bounds. But that went pretty clean. Picking up another bomb here. Nice. Grab our key. We're going to head this way. And that's going to take us to both the big key and the dungeon item, which will be the hammer. There's actually 2 dungeon items. It's actually okay that I'm taking damage here. I am going to end up death warping after the hammer to get back to the main room quicker, instead of having to backtrack all the way. So we're going to take this teleporter, head over here, grab the big key, and then take a hit off him, and hopefully not get hit before I pick up the hammer. Okay, we're fine. This is actually perfect now. Ah, Moldorm even came to me. That was really good luck. This will take us back to the main lobby. Dash over here to grab another key. Switch to the hammer. And now we just got to make it up the dungeon here. It's very tower-like. Very similar to the Tower of Hera, but just different design. Oh, I got booped in the butt. Really unfortunate with the enemies just being in the way when they normally wouldn't be. I'm gonna do a little bonk strat here to skip some of the push block puzzle. All right, and here's Moldorm, of course. I don't want to fall down, so I'm gonna fall down. And here's the other dungeon item. This is something I normally wouldn't pick up, but the end of the game is basically a boss gauntlet ending in Ganon, and if I die to Ganon, I have to repeat the whole thing. So in an effort to have that not happen, oh, I already have the hammer out. In an effort to make that not happen, I'm just picking up a little bit of safety. Oh, okay. The hammer does 3 times the damage that the fighter's sword does, so it's quite a bit of faster fight. And there's our final pendant. So with this, we're going to go pick up the Master Sword. The Master Sword in this hack is functionally the Temper Sword from A Link to the Past. So it may look blue, but it is essentially the level 3 sword. Got to make our way back down the mountain the way we came up. I think I mentioned earlier, but it skips a section of caves that if we happen to be... Oh, I need to go through the wall right where this guy is, so now we're forced to wait. If I go anywhere further up on the wall, I could clip, but I'll just fall into water and get sent back on land. So we're just going to walk on the clouds here, come back down, and make our way to the left here, which is pretty much the Lost Woods.
I have a donation here from Zanian, who donated $20 saying, excited to see more Link to the Past from Sean. Good luck, Jamer.
Thank you very much. Shoutouts to Zanian. He did a really good Kaizo run last night. You should check out the VOD of that if you haven't caught it live. So here's the sword. Can pick it up from pretty far away, which is kind of nice. Save a few frames. Skip the chit chat, and we're gonna save and quit here. This is something you normally don't do in a no major glitches run, but since we're using restricted major glitches, we might as well use it to save warp. We're back to the sanctuary. Unfortunately, our priest friend is dead, or incapacitated to some degree. Oh, he saw me. So I gotta go pick up the arrows I was talking about earlier. They're in this house here. Please don't get in my way, rats. Of course they got in my way. And we're gonna head up here. This is the final tower and essentially a boss rush. Uh-oh. Gonna have to adapt here because the strat did not go correct. It's fine though. At least we had enough arrows to kill the Armos there. Mothula fight, but very little spikes in the room, so typically pretty easy. Switch over to the hammer because we have Helmasaur coming up next. All these bosses are essentially unchanged. They have the same amount of health as they normally would. Oh, this is not nice. Okay. I did have an extra hit I could have taken. And this is the big key for the dungeon. There are no big key doors, but there are a couple of big key chests you'll see in the next room. Just gonna pick up some arrows and health. And then right here are the silver arrows. And a last heart. That'll give me an extra hit, because we are headed into Ganon now. And this fight is pretty scary. They've added some spikes here because every hack needs spikes everywhere. Okay, that's unfortunate. I did not get a double hit there. So I'm gonna kind of run away. Oh, I took a hit. Usually you'd use the hook shot to kind of abuse iframes and get extra hits here, but because I don't have that, I kind of have to play it safe. Oh boy, okay. Unfortunate. So we're gonna have to do the boss gauntlet again. It was just, again, bad luck. Yeah, it's not a big deal. We're only right here. I do have the silver arrows now, so fortunately... oh, I better go through here. The Armos Knights will go a bit faster. All right, we'll get Ganon this time. Mothula's been cooperating at the very least. $17 hits here for the mask, and 2 spin attacks. Almost back. Unfortunate about the death, because I was on PB pace going into Ganon, but it is what it is. Here we are. That's how that's supposed to go. Okay. Kind of amazed I didn't get enough hits there. Man, this is scary. All right. So we're not out of the woods yet because of these spikes. I need to not ricochet myself into them after hitting Ganon. Hit the guy, okay. I got so scared I was gonna walk into him. Okay, so far so good. If we get to phase 4 out of this phase, I'm confident that I won't kick the bucket. Hopefully he'll go right here. He did not. Just gonna play it safe and go for Torch Glitch. Man, okay. I really love the fact that they put spikes in this boss room, as if Ganon isn't hard enough to begin with, but yeah. That was very unfortunate. Really brutal ending to this. Just exceptionally difficult. When the majority of the rest of the hack is pretty comfy, all things considered. All right, one more time through. I hope you liked the Light World bosses and Dark World bosses, because we get to see them quite a few times here. Moth cooperating yet again. Sometimes he just likes to fly over to the corner, and if you hit Mothula into spikes and both of those damage values incur in succession, like close to each other, the spike damage will overwrite the sword damage. Oh, he's being mean. All right, not bad. And spikes do 0 damage. That was nice. I got the despawn there. If you break the mask while he spits out a fireball, it'll cancel the whole thing and despawn the fireballs. All right, third time's the charm, yeah? Right? Here we go. Okay. That was not the right opener. I apologize for the amount of deaths here. This is really tough. I would prepare the slowpoke. Okay. All right, come on. Fourth time's the charm, right? That's what they always say. I swear that was calculated. No torch glitch, but that's fine. Okay, we did it. Get ready on time. And time. All right. Oh, not too bad. It could have been worse. All right, everyone, that was 18 hours of pass. If you want to check this hack out, you can download it on zeldix.net, I believe, and any other Link to the Past hacks. It's also where you can find MSU1 support for a lot of games, which is like, you know, high fidelity audio on Super Nintendo console. Yeah, I was SeanCass. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and enjoy the rest of the marathon. Slowpoke.
Thank you very much, Sean. That was Sean with Legend of Zelda 18 Hours Past. I'm Nat Vern signing off as your host. I will be leaving you in the hands of Happy Louie for your next Legend of Zelda The Missing Link run. Thank you and have a great night.